Okay, welcome back, guys. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to create a calculator using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Okay, first of all, I'm sure you guys already know how to create a HTML file. Yeah, so like creating it and also adding a style. If you haven't, check out like one of my videos. You're gonna see up to like a 20-minute course, like where you'll be able to learn how to create a HTML file. So basically now I have my HTML file here. Yeah, I have my HTML file and I have my JavaScript file. There's nothing here apparently. And in my CSS, yeah, these are the CSS writings, and you can also learn CSS here. So now once you come to the um, once you come to the yeah to the web page, like you see this. Yeah, awesome, isn't it? Now you see the gradients, how it blends, giving it a purple shade behind it, and also this white, yeah, it's slightly transparent. So here now you can see a basic module addition calculator. Impute your values here. Now this is just very basic. So basically you can just input like 12, and then like 5, and then process. This, like, that is the button. So when you press process, you see nothing actually happens. The values just disappear because now the HTML has just seen it as a common form. Yeah, just as a common form. So whatever you input, it's just like saying email address and password. Then you just input that, and then when you just press submit, it just goes. But now you're going to be working, you're going to be working well on it. So like, let's start. Your HTML file. Yes, your HTML file, you have a lot of variables. So now variables, basically. So in our JavaScript now, what we're going to be doing in our JavaScript now is slightly going to be very, like, it's going to be apparent, it's going to be clear, not too big. So first we're going to be declaring a variable, let's call it now constant. Yeah, this is a constant. A constant is used for taking up a static, or yeah, a static variable that is going to last the entire code you are going to be writing. So now first off, let's highlight the form. Now the form, should we highlight the form first? Yeah, I think we should highlight the form first. So constant, let's call it form. Now should we go to let's see, query selector. Query selector, then you put your you come back here, and now if you take a look at this, now we are having a class of form. So once you put the query selector, all you need to do, go back and check up. So yeah, to get the document now equal to, now we can't just say query selector, sorry for the other time, or you say document, that's like going into the document dot query selector, and then you open. Now once we're talking about query selector, now we have to put, now we like it's in the class, so you're going to be expressing it as a class in the, like, you're going to be using the dot. So it's going to be, first off, you put your quotation mark, and you see your dot form, then yeah, then your semicolon signifying the full stop, then enter. Now we highlight the other one, and we say, yeah, constant, and then we say, so now the next variable we're going to be taking from here is the answer, and we are going to be calling it, let's call it the answer output. Yes, so we say the answer output. So it's going to be equal to, then we repeat the same thing, document dot query selector, Then we open this, and then we highlight it again as dot answer. Yeah, and then we also use the semicolon. So the third thing we're going to be getting from here is, let's get out the the text. So let's get out the text. Yeah, so getting out the text. So if you look there now, we have two texts. We have the text one and the text two. Now the text one contains the first place where you can write your question. Yeah, where you can write your question, which is here, and then this is the text two. So yeah, we are going to be assigning those two to the JavaScript. So yeah, let's do that. So we are going to be calling it, now it's going to be a variable because I think the value will be able to change, and yeah, so we're going to be calling it question one. Let's call it question one. Then go to document the query selector. Then open this, and then we call it dot text one. Then you repeat the same, and then you name it question two. Repeat the same thing, but this time around it's gonna be question two text two. Sorry, text two. So yeah, come down here, semicolon. So now what we're going to be doing now, we've highlighted the things that we need. Yeah, basically those are the basic things we need for the calculator here. So yeah, but now if we input any value here now, like say 12, and then 2, when you press process, you notice everything disappears. So now we need to call for an action when, like, yeah, we need to call for an action when we submit the form. So to do that, you use the dot on submit. So from on submit, sorry, yeah, really, form on submit, form dot on submit, but it's not supposed to be, in a small letter. Yeah, so form dot on submit should be equal to function. Yeah, should be equal to a function, and then the function should be, yeah, let's pronounce it e. Yes, it's e. So this function now, now writing a function, now like we are assigning a function for when, like, we click on submit in this JavaScript file right here. So we want to assign a function. So to do that, we open a parenthesis, and here we can write the function we want to write. So now once we press inspect now, and let's wait for the the inspector to load, and we go to our console. Whenever we declare any digits here and we process it, you notice that the page refreshes. We need to prevent that so as to get our final answer. Yes, so to do that, you need to write either prevent default, prevent either prevent default. So yeah, either prevent default. So yeah, default. Then you open, yeah, open and close bracket. So now we already assigned it that when you fix in a value like a digit and you press the process, you notice that it doesn't refresh again. Yeah, it doesn't refresh because now we've prevented the default action. So to test this, if this is working, we can just log, let's say submitted. If we log the submitted now, and we use this, we say 12, and then 4, process it. Okay, so sorry. but we are supposed to, do it as a string, not as a string, and we do 12, 5 or 56. You notice that, yeah, submitted is written here. But now if we take out this, now let's comment this out, come back here, and you see the 12, let's see, 12 tree process. You notice that it blinks. Yeah, it blinks basically. Now that is because the default action is still working. The default action is working. So to prevent that default action, you need to use the either prevent default, which is very straightforward. So yeah, now let's continue. Now we've logged or submitted. Now what we need to do now is to get out the, and like I said, we might need to re-update this guys. That's why I set it to var, like a variable. So now to re for we like for re-updating it, now we can just say we don't need to use the var keyword again. Just need to use question one should now be equal to you say, now we'll be using the pass float. Yeah, pass float. That's like to turn it into a like from, because like by default it's actually a string, and string, once you add them together, they're just recoupling them. It's like saying if you say 1 plus 1 is going to just be 11, but once you use the pass into pass float, now you are telling the system that you want it as a digit. So now we're going to be pass floating question one. Now the value, that's the value, what's in it. Yeah, so now we'll also do that to question two. So we're copying this, see, question two. So it's as easy as this. So now if we're to log yeah, if we're to log, let's say question one now, because question one has been updated, question one, question two, you notice something now. Come, you see 12, 4. Now once we process, you notice this, now it appears here 12 and 4. Now because we have actually highlighted the value out in our JavaScript here, it's just a very simple code you can actually handle. So now now let's work the value out. Now let's declare a variable called the BMI. No, let's not call it BMI, let's call it add. Now add, okay, add, not sure add is gonna work well, so let's just use the small letter add. Add is equal to, let's say question one plus question two. Now it's as easy as this to add on JavaScript. So I'm going to be taking a tutorial on JavaScript later, but now I'm just taking this one out because it's really straightforward. So that's our question one plus question two is add. Yeah, so anyway, like if I like for it to log add to the console, now you see log add, come right back here. So any value you compute here. Now 12 plus 2, now we all know is 14, so we see it's 14. It's as easy as that. So now I think we'll do away with this for now. We're doing away with this now. Yeah, console log add, but we also don't need this either, so we're going to be taking out the rest, and then yeah, so there's a space for better reference. So constant add is equal to question one plus question two, right? So now add, now what we're going to be doing here now, answer output, and now we'll come back to our HTML. Now here you see this is like the answer output region. This is where we're supposed to deliver the answer in this span element right here. So yeah, that is where the it's saying the answer is. So we come back right here, and then we say um constant answer output. So answer output should be equal to that. Now why don't we try that? Now do you believe it's gonna work? Now you can just comment below if you believe it's gonna work. So I'll say 12 and then 2. Let me process it. You notice there's an error. Yeah, so which means it didn't and it shouldn't work. Now reason being that the reason is that we need to declare another variable. Now I don't really mean declaring another variable. We just need to just add dot inner html. So adding this now, we are going to be assigning the value inside this html file, which is right here. So whatever the value is, whatever we write there, the JS will decode everything and then impute this value, which they add. So now let me show you. And you have something like 12 plus 2. Now 12 plus 2 is 14, right? When you press process, you see it's 14. It appears boldly there. You can control the size and the width in the CSS there. So it's as easy as that. And you can comment below if you don't really understand anything. Even higher grade numbers, any number you want, 2 3 4. So that's supposed to be 334. And hey, not number. 100 plus 234. 100 plus 234. What is that supposed to mean? Is there a glitch or an error here? There's an error. Now I want to recommend something. Now let's try out something. Question 1, question 2, pass flow 2. Like once we done adding, let's set question 1 to a valueless item and also as question 2. So every time we do that, it's gonna be valueless basically. So let's try. Really. So let's check it out. So you have to 3 process. You have 15. It doesn't disappear, does it? Now it says not a number. So 13 plus 2 process. So yeah, that is how to create a basic clip. So it's as easy as that. Now you can try that on your own. It's actually a very easy method. So please like and subscribe to get more videos and also notifications when I release new videos, or in case you want to watch the JavaScript tutorials and the rest. So yeah, thanks for watching. Stay safe and yeah, good luck. Happy coding.